Good morning, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have for you today. Here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. As always, take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Well, sleepy Leo. Well, you're kind of taking a break, a well-deserved break. Life's been very, very busy. You've been pondering a decision here and you feel you had to get some time alone. So I'm getting that you've distanced yourself from this connection or situation that you're dealing with. You just need time to think. I'm kind of getting there was, it was in the past a lot of activity and in your face somebody trying to force you faster than you wanted to go. But yeah, you're taking time out. You can expect a sudden message in. Your ability to adapt to changes in this news will be the key. It will help you with the decision. But, some of you need time to make this kind of little transition here. You've been waiting for a very long time. And there's been a wish about a certain somebody, certain connection, certain situation. And finally, unexpectedly, a message comes through. Whoever this person is, you do see them as a little bit selfish. This is just your view on them. This is your take on them. It will vary for each of you. This is not a personal reading. It's a, general read. So I'm talking to a lot of people here. This is your view on them. You do see them as a little bit selfish, but I'm kind of getting you turning that around, and now you're thinking about yourself rather than putting them first. Options opened up for you in the past, and I'm kind of getting, whether on the work front or with movement in this particular connection situation, you did move away from it. There is finally a sudden change in direction here and an opportunity to improve your lot. Yeah, that's cool. There was a lot of confusion in the past. There was a lot of speculating. And now this message coming through would dispel some of those fears, speculation, confusion, and kind of clear the way a bit. As I say, you've been keeping several situations in the air. You could even be two people involved. There could be a marriage involved. Whatever the situation is, this death card, it can't be avoided. And this death card it is nicknamed death. I prefer the word transition because, changes and sudden changes. Like I say, you'll need time to adapt and think about who and what you want to keep in your life and who you want to leave behind. But the old way of doing things is disappearing. That door is closing. There's kind of a new romantic cycle. Much more happiness, much more relaxed. I'm kind of getting that there's somebody there that's, very sensitive. There's a sudden change here. Like I say, these changes were necessary to bring about what's coming. And it's like preparation for you. Talking about, could be some legalities in here. And could be distance, moving to another country. I am picking up travel here. But even if you're not faced with these options yet, I feel you will be. There's going to be a sudden turn of events that will change your perspective as well. But going forward, there's a connection here that's very, very emotional. It will reawaken a lot of emotions. For some of you, you're dealing with an ex who you was emotionally involved with and still are connected to them spiritually. You may not be physically with them, but you know, it was toxic. Maybe they were obsessive, controlling. That you could have even been dealing with somebody with an addiction here. But either way, you're being very cautious because you don't want to get caught in something that you find it very, very difficult to get out of. But finally, a much more stable time coming in for you. There's a change in circumstances and even a change in environment. It could even be a partnership in work, you know, where you couldn't get on with each other, you both wanted different ideas, forever arguing. But all of a sudden, there's sudden changes coming in where, whatever this is, it involves you two coming onto the same page. Now, you could be living with somebody. As I say, you could be married to them. But I'm picking up it's more a connection of convenience where there's money involved. And there's like a comfort zone. But somebody from your past is there. Kind of cold to them, but conversation taking place that will help with this decision. Your guard's certainly up. But there is a very, very kind of strong connection here. When I get the king and queen of the same suit in the same spread, that means a union of some kind. Now, whether that's a marriage or whether that's a working relationship or a marriage of convenience, you could be married to this person where money and property is still involved but separated. But a lot of you are dealing with two people, two very, very different people. And, you know, there's somebody comes along who is much more sensitive and much more on your level emotionally. Once you make this decision, there'll be no going back, there'll be no stopping you. Different approach, new feelings, different perspective. And as I say, not repeating past cycles, stepping off that karmic wheel, not repeating the same mistake over and over again. There is going to be an opportunity come your way, and it's to clear the karma, clear this heavy energy that you've been carrying. And I'm kind of getting on, from your perspective, it'll be a judgment call, more based on logic than intuition. But somebody here wants a second chance. Question is, will you give them it? As I say, it's a general read. Your situations vary. Some of you will go along with this, some of you won't. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.